Was that your best offensive performance, you think, overall?
I thought it was. I also thought, we played good offensively, but I thought this was a great team win, honestly. I thought our defense played tremendous. I know Coach Malone was a little upset in the first half, but anytime you get that many turnovers and set us up that many times, with a short field, we're supposed to score. And, yes, I thought it was a good team win. I thought offense did what we're supposed to do when we got set up, and but I was very proud of how our defense played in setting us up with several opportunities for a short field. I did feel like going into the game, I had a really good feel about it. Friday night we had a walkthrough with an early kick on Saturday. We had a little quick walkthrough on Friday night, and our guys were completely locked in. I mean, it was incredible to see the amount of how they had prepared themselves that week. I was calling plays, in the walkthrough, and it was just execution. Everybody was locked in, everybody was focused, and I just had that feel like it's going to be good tomorrow. And I actually got a lot of sleep Friday night because of it. We also had a quick meeting with just the offenses going around, letting everybody kind of tell what they were going to do to help the team win. And after that, I really felt good about what we were going to do the next day.
Coach Morris said that on Friday you and he were talking about Ben Hicks and that Ben looked different in practice last week. What was different? What did you see from him?
Well, I think the biggest thing with me and Coach, I went up to him after all that was over with on Friday night, and I said, hey, he's locked in. He has a different look in his eye than he's had all year. He's got more confidence. I think as the games have gone by, he's grown a lot in that aspect. But you could just tell he was ready to go. He was ready to get back on the field after what had happened the week before. And I felt like he knew the plan in and out. I mean, I could call a formation, and he knew the play that was coming. And when you got a quarterback that's that locked in, that's really what you want. You're going to put up a lot of points. You're going to have a good day when the quarterback's locked in like that.
Coach Moore was talking about how you guys were real good on third down on Saturday. He said you guys had a real good plan. You look back at the film, how much of it was just your plan working out, and how much was guys just doing their job?
Yeah, I mean, that's all it's all about. I mean, it's about players making plays. It's about guys doing their job. I told our staff, I thought our staff did an unbelievable job last week of not only game planning, but preparing our guys for the game plan. I thought that was the best we've done all year from a coaching staff standpoint of game planning and then preparing our kids. And I think our kids did a great job of going and executing the plan. Everybody did their job, and when everybody does their job, that's usually the outcome. So that's what I stick by.
You didn't have Daniel McCarty this week. When you looked at the film, how did you grade the offensive line?
Jerry Saina played his best game he's played in 2 years. He did a really nice job. I was very proud of Jerry. Evan Brown did well. Started kind of slow. Everybody kind of started a little bit slow. Obviously went 3 and out on the first drive, but after that first drive and they went down and scored, I think everybody kind of woke up a little bit and got it going. But Braylon did a nice job filling in for Danny. He did some good things. Graded out high. And then Chauncey and Nick played really well. Bryce came in as well and helped out at tackle. I was very proud of our offensive line. They did a good job. We kept it pretty simple, schematic-wise, and I thought they did a good job of handling all the different fronts that ECU provided, and they did a good job of making some holes.
What is, in Cortland's development, he's been so good the last 2 years. Has he done anything in particular better this season?
I think he's taken on a little bit more of a leadership role than he did last year. I think everybody knows who Cortland is, and he's kind of taken that. Now I know people are watching me. I got to make sure I'm doing the right things on and off the field. That's one thing I've seen him do more than anything that I've been more proud of with him is just taking that role. I know in the summertime he wasn't quite ready for that role. He actually declined being a leader. But now I think as the season's gone, you see those guys after practice breaking it down, and Cortland's the one talking. That's pretty special.
Coach Morris said you might see some new faces this week on special teams. Will you do any lobbying to keep your guys off of special teams in order to reduce the miles on them and the hits?
Absolutely not. It's all hands on deck for this week, next week. We got to do whatever it takes to win. I know Coach, jokingly says you might see Ben Hicks on kickoff, and if you asked Ben to do it, he would do it. And I think everybody understands what's at stake the next 2 weeks, and I think everybody knows that we got to do whatever it takes to win. South Florida's a really good football team. Got a lot of athletes, a lot of talent. So we're gonna, like I said, it's all hands on deck from a coaching staff, from the players, from everybody's hands are important this week, and next week we got to do whatever we can do to win the next two.
Coach talked about USF scoring, was it 43 points a game or something. Obviously their offense gets a ton of attention, but what concerns you the most about USF's defense going into this week?
Yeah, they're big, they're physical, they can run. I remember this game last year when we showed up. I mean, it looked like an NFL team playing a high school team. I remember just from a size-wise standpoint, we're a different team this year. We got different players out there that are playing that match up better, but they're very big, they're very fast, they're physical, talented. They're what we call pretty. I mean, they're pretty on the hoof. So we got to do a good job of preparing our guys, and have a great plan. Again, everybody's got to do their job. Everybody's got to execute the plan. And if we do that, I'll feel, as long as we give our best, that's all we can ask.
Anyone in particular jump out that you have to, I mean, you got to account for a lot of guys, but anyone in particular that concerns you more than the others?
Yeah, their D-line, number 10, he's big. He's a big guy. Moves around, he has a high motor. I like their Mike linebacker. I remember him from last year. Made a lot of plays on tape last year against us. He continues to show up as their leader on film, and he's always around the ball. But those two guys mainly, but they have, like I said, every one of them across the board are really good-looking guys, and they look like they can all, play at the next level just by looking at them.